Just swept stuff into my feet. Alright, so this video is going to be best ways to make money in Vietnam, and specifically Saigon. So, this question gets asked a lot. The best way to make money here is to be a teacher. Ideally, you want some kind of college degree with a TEFL certificate or any of the other TEFL type things, and you can get a pretty lucrative job, to be honest with you. We're really testing the wind muffler on this one. You can get a pretty lucrative job being paid as a teacher here. You can make anywhere from 15 bucks to 30 bucks an hour. If you have all the top degree in the TEFL, you can make about 30 bucks an hour. The other thing is the versatility. You don't have to just be a teacher. You could also just be a tutor. So then that allows you to tailor your day to kind of work when you want to work. Not work when you want to work, but you could choose to work 20 hours a week, or you could choose to hustle and work 50 hours a week. It would be up to you. Lots of people are getting in right now on expert visas from countries that are on the block list to Vietnam from teaching jobs. So it's also a way that if you want to get here now, and if you have a degree and if you have a TEFL certificate, you can find a school that will help you get in on an expert visa so you can teach you, which is pretty cool. So yeah, teaching seems to be the most lucrative thing for a foreigner in Saigon. I mean, yeah, sure, you could open a business if you had a bunch of like cash and stuff, and maybe open a restaurant. If you had a good niche, if you had a good product, you'd probably do pretty well with the restaurant. You know, stuff like that you could probably also do. But as far as like labor force stuff, like trying to come here and become an accountant, you're gonna get way undercut. You know, Vietnamese are trained in that stuff and they'll do it way cheaper. You know, you gotta understand the average Vietnamese makes 200 bucks a month. I mean, up to $1,000 a month if they've got a pretty high level job. And if they've got a really high level job, maybe $1,500 a month, maybe $2,000 a month. And then really, really like high level, $5,000 a month. I don't think I've ever met anyone that makes more than $1,500 a month though, so far. That's actual Vietnamese with a Vietnamese job. Especially IT, you can't make dog shit for IT here. As far as programmers, it was the same from the one programmer guy I know. He doesn't make much. I think he made 10 bucks an hour, 12 bucks an hour. So it would be better to, if you're gonna go that route, if you're like a programmer, probably find a company that'll let you work remotely, as they should, because you're a programmer. If you just provide what your needed assignment is and get it done the same as you would in an office, I don't see the big deal with doing that remotely. But teaching really is the niche market in Saigon, because many Saigonese do not know English. And the problem with that is they teach English in school, but it's usually a Vietnamese teacher. So the Vietnamese teacher doesn't really know English that well. So he's kind of teaching falsely, if you get what I'm saying. So it's not a good scenario for them to learn English. So they constantly need higher end, you know, for kids that want to get private tutoring, or a high school level actual real English teacher to come in and teach an English class, or even middle school to teach a real English class. Here's the Jalot pizza cart, it looks like. Let's see what she's got. I don't know what this guy has. Quick little interruption to our video. Yeah, she's got the Jalot pizza. So this is all the stuff for a Jalot pizza here. It's not really a pizza, it's just like a rice cake, and then they put all this stuff on it. They put margarine on it, and then they'll even take phô mai cheese and add the cheese onto it. It's really good. But yeah, I would say teaching is gonna be, you know, your number one way of making an income here and making it a good thing. I've met quite a bit of expat teachers. I met an entire group out on Bouillon once, and they all loved it. You know, and you can go either one or two ways. You can just teach 20 hours a week, get drunk all the time, and party your heart out, especially if you're in your 20s or early 30s or even 40s. And a lot of expats do that. Or you can, you know, find a good girlfriend or boyfriend, save your money, and live frugally, and kind of actually start a savings here too. There's all kinds of different ways that you can do it, but teaching is the way. What other jobs pay well for Americans here? I don't know of much others. They kind of have some white monkey stuff here, aka white monkey, where like they just need a white person to fill a role for a commercial or a movie, but I don't see that work much, and it pays very cheap when I did see it. Mainly it's teaching. Teaching's, you know, a successful way to make it here in Saigon. So yeah, short video this time. Just wanted to plop that information on you. It gets asked a lot. I'm not a teacher. I am a full-time YouTuber, so I would never be a good teacher. Teaching isn't my thing anyway, so yeah, that's why you don't see me teaching. If I had to teach, if something happened and they said, hey, or it just came down to me having to teach, I would teach. I'd get my TEFL certificate and go and do whatever it takes to pay the bills, of course. But I don't have to. I work very hard on the YouTube, so that's what I do for full-time work. People always ask me that. I used to have an IT business in LA that is now gone from Corona. It's completely wiped that out. It was barely hanging on before Corona, and now Corona has just completely wiped that out. So I hope this video was informative. Leave a comment if you want me to elaborate more, or leave a comment if you need me to comment on something and add more information. And have a good day. Thanks for watching. Peace.